Hello everybody, this is Backblast. Here I am again. It's Transport Fever. Now the last video that I did, you noticed that we did the fuel. We managed to get fuel to all the various towns on the map. Or at least we set those routes up. As you can see from the picture that I've got in front of you, we have got some fuel waiting. We have some trucks with nothing on. Let's just turn him around. When he gets outside, I'll turn it around. Let's just reverse him. Boom, right, in back you come. So basically what's happening is the train's coming in, it's dropping off the crude oil, crude oil's getting processed, boom, 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 it's all getting sorted. Oh look, there's a bigger tank car. We could get bigger tanks on our train. Let's not bother with that for the moment. You just sit there. Yeah, you've got you sorted. Tank car, beautiful. It's getting processed, and then the finished fuel is going into these 3 different depots here. We also are taking oil, is that right? It's oil to the plastic plant. That's too old. You're too old. Can I replace that? No, no money. So it is happening. You can see that one's going with a light load, 4 of 6. So what's happening is it's not processing enough. So if you look, I've got a truck waiting there, I've got a truck waiting there, this one's setting off, and that has got 3 of 6 on it. So what's happening is the plant isn't processing enough oil to fulfill these orders. There's loads of trucks getting old, loads of trucks getting old. I can't replace you, I have no money. What are you doing? You're steel. Yeah, it's set up, ready to go. I just haven't got the money to do it. So basically what's happening is that we need to get this producing more. But if you look at this on the details, it says, oh hello, I've moved it. It says try to deliver more crude oil. Okay, so it tells you what it needs. So this is the crude, and that's normal oil, and that's the fuel. So the normal oil is going out from there up to the plastics plant, which is way up there. So while you were away, I did all the things that I said I was going to do. So I built 5 trucks for every one of these lines, so that the fuel is now actually getting to the towns, albeit slowly. So for example, some of them are setting off with nothing on, because what will happen is they'll come up and they'll wait for a certain amount of time, and then they'll head back. And they do that because it sets up the demand for the town. So if the town sees trucks going backwards and forwards, it will say, oh, we need more fuel, bring fuel. So the demand will be here. It's just that there's actually no oil actually being produced. So while you're away, I increased the number of trucks on my train. So the train, wherever the train is, where's the train? There we go, vehicles, there it is, train 1. Right, you can actually see I've got 10 normal carriages on it and 4 oil ones. That's fine. Can you just disappear, please? You're ready to go as well. You just need clicking. It's on its way, so it's heading down, and it's actually still going at a fair speed. It could be longer. It could be a longer train, but I didn't have the money to do as much as I wanted. So it could maybe fit another 2 or 3 more carriages on. The other thing is as well, as you saw, we've got a new tanker thing has appeared. So yeah, I'm not going to bother with that. No. Chester Street Food Processing Plant. We're going to have a look at that in a minute. Trying to ship more items. Okay, well, we'll have a look at that in a bit. That's on our list, I think, of things to do. So at the moment, we are desperately short of getting this crude oil down. So I've increased the truck, the size of the train. I could build another train. Now, the problem with building another train is twofold. Firstly, it's very, very expensive. You know, it cost me an awful lot of money to build the railway line and the first train in the first place. Now, that isn't a great excuse, because I could save some money, you know, let this come in, save some money, let this come in, save some money, and then eventually when I've got a couple of million, I will then build another train. The other problem, because I said that it was twofold, is that if I have a train here unloading, the other train will be on the same track. There he is. The other train will be on the same track way up here, loading the oil, and it won't set off. And it won't set off because it says I can't get into the destination station. I'll run into the other train. So it'll sit there. And this one won't go back because it says I can't get back into my other station. So what you then have to do is you have to either make it into a double lane track, so you've got another lane of railway next to it, so you've got two tracks running all the way up, which is easy to do but very expensive. The other thing you can do is make this into like a double here. Again, it's easy to do. It's not too expensive. It's okay. It's something that we could seriously think about. The other thing we could do, and this is a nice easy thing, is find the middle part of the railway line. So I don't know where that is. Let's have a look at my track. So where are we about? Where's the other end? Up there. So from there to there, it's about here, isn't it? It's about there. What we could do there is build a double lane of track just in this point and have a passing point. So I think what we'll do is we will do this so I can show you what the score is. So it will look like this. Alright, so you build another piece of railway. It goes alongside your existing railway, and then what you do is you... I can't do it, just give me a sec. Right, the money's come in now, so let's build that. Alright, build that, and what we're going to do is we're going to go like this so that it joins like that. Now the numbers you can see it says 30, 47, there's something under the figure, and then it says 48 on the right. That's the speed the train can go, because you're making a curve. You know, if you want it to go faster, you can make the curve less sharp. There we go. Click that, and then same up this end. We want this to join on, so click it onto there. Get it up to about 40 minimum. There we are. There we are. Click good. Right, so we've now got two bits of track that go around the same piece of the world. So signals, whee! Pass signal used as a normal signal to regulate traffic as a one-way signal. So let's go up here. Now I don't remember which side these need to go on. So if I put this on, let's say this side. And therefore this would go on this side, and we put another one down the other end here. Now it's important that you put them on the correct sides. Okay, so what we've got here is, this is a stop signal. Just put it there as well. So this is a stop signal, and I think it works so they can see this side. So I think they will come up here. This is now effectively a one-way system. What happens is the train will come up to this bit, and it thinks now that because the signals are only on the right hand side, then this is only going up the hill, and the other side is for coming down the hill, because you can see the signal back, if you like, and the signal front. Does that make sense? You can make them one way. Yes, no. You can change. I think when you put the signals down, you can actually. Can I do anything with that? No, I can't make it dual facing. Okay. We've obviously not researched that bit yet. But what will happen is trains should go to the right. And then when it comes back down, it'll come to the left. So the idea being that we can now run two trains on here quite easily. and you can see the length in between the train and the signals. You've got to make sure that those signals are longer than the train, otherwise the end of the train will stick out at the arse end and it could block the track. So we don't want that. So what do I want to do with this? Well, do I want to build another train? There's a strong argument for it. The other argument is, let's put another stupid carriage on it. Should we do that? Send it to the depot. So the train's going to go to the depot, which is only here. The length of the railway track is 190, is it? Is it 190? No, we don't want to be messing with that. Where am I? There we go. 160 is the length of the platform. So we want to increase the length of this train to 160. So let's get this stupid thing up. It's making more money. Each trip makes more. It costs a bit more to run the carriages, but it does make a lot more money. In this one particular year, I think we made 2 runs, and in each other year we've made one run. But you can tell where I've increased the number of carriages. Okay, so 160. Platform length is 160. So we can't build a train longer than 160. It's in. Depot, at the moment it's at 109 meters, so we need that. That's important. Let's click buy trains. It's at 109, so that's the figure. 160 is the key. Now we could actually, we've got these massive tank cars now, haven't we? Whoa, they're 579,000 for one tank car. That's expensive, isn't it? That's expensive. These are 156. Those are. We're going to buy more of these, I think. We want them to say crude on them. So let's buy. So remember, 160, 109 to 116. So it's going up by 7 meters a turn, isn't it? No, that didn't go up. That went up by 6, didn't it? 136. Right, and I've run out of money. So that will have to do. 136. So we're close to the maximum length we can do. We're not going to make that sort of money, are we? We've got 77. We're not going to make that. No, we'll have to just set the thing off. Actually, it's creeping up. How are we going to get one more on? So it'll go up to about 142. Right, so what have we got now? We've got bigger ships. A bus? Is that a bus? 3-axle car for one of the trains. And yeah. And we've run out of money. So let's just get this train going. Let's set it off again. So it wants to go on to that one. It always sets off the wrong way for some reason. What does this say? It says Attleborough Annex. Go to Attleborough Annex first, you fool. It always goes the wrong way. It says no path now. It'll set off coming down here. If you click go back, it says there's no path. It don't like it. The train just stops. So I have to wait until it gets on there, onto the actual railway line, and then we'll swap it round. Right, so this train, very expensive. Yeah, all right. We're working on it. We're working on it. Now there was something else that I noticed while you were away, while I was here looking at it. Apart from me running out of tea, will you turn around now? No, not yet. We have to wait until the last carriage is on the track. Look how long the train is now. That's pretty cool, isn't it? It's a nice long goods train. So it has to clear the end of the points. So where the tracks join, there's always a little points thing. So it has to clear that. I'm just hoping that it doesn't slow the train down too much. Click. There we go. It seems to be setting off fairly fast, so that's good. That's good. Right. get some of these set up. So this is an iron one, like a lion. Oh, what? Yeah, I know. Iron. So of course, when these do get upgraded, these various road vehicles, when I click replace and it replaces it, each one will be going faster than it was before. Each one will be carrying more than it was before as well. So all these are good things. They will improve the efficiency of the route. So whereas the train or the truck was previously taking, let's say, a month to do its trip and only taking 5, it's now taking 3 weeks and it's taking 6. So the efficiency will improve. The town will get more goods, which is good, which is what it wants. Everybody's happy. I'll make more money. When you get up to like the standard 40-foot type trucks that you get on roads, then that makes a big difference because they carry an awful lot and they go fairly quickly. As long as you've got good roads for it as well. You can't just have really modern trucks on really old roads. It doesn't tend to go as fast as it would do on a motorway, for example. Not enough money. You're carrying coal. So all we're doing is just making sure that our routes are up to date. Now what we could do is, so for example with coal to Tewkesbury, which is what this one is running on, I could actually put automatic replacement on. So that what happens is, in fact, let's switch it on. Let's switch it on. So we shouldn't get any more messages for the coal to Tewkesbury vehicles. So whenever one goes into a depot and it's out of date, it should update itself. The only reason I don't like it being switched on is if I get a new vehicle type, you know, a new type of truck that's faster and more efficient, I don't want to be replacing with older types. Do you see what I mean? You know, if I get a brand new truck, I don't want to be still replacing with the old ones. So I need to... which one are you? Are you tools? I think you're tools, aren't you? I hope so, or else this will go horribly wrong. Yeah. So let's start switching these on actually. So all these are switching on. You see, they're fine. Replacement vehicle, switch it on. There we go. So it'll stop me getting the messages and stop having to do these on my own. This is stone. This one's stone. We want stone, please. Stone. Stone, stone, stone. We are going to switch them all on. And then what I can do is when I get a new truck, I'll just go into this and I can switch off the route. No, that's not the way to do it, is it? I can switch the route off by going into Grain Cows Chester, replacement, and switch it off when I wish. What if I just switched off? It's replacing it with a general truck on that particular route. Yeah, I said I was going to do that, didn't I? Okay, that's fine. That's fine. You're losing a load of money on that one, aren't you? Why are you losing a load of money? Here's my train! Woohoo! Automatic replacement is on. You're on as well. Well, there's the train. So, train should come down the left-hand side as we look at it. Train's right-hand side. Because we've got the signals. We've got the signals. You see the signal open? Woohoo! Toot toot! Right, so what would happen is if I had two trains and there was one in there waiting to go and one here, it will, as soon as it passes that signal, this one says, okay, I can go, and it'll go to there, and it'll wait, and it'll wait, and it'll wait, and when this passes this signal, it will go to there, and it will wait, and it'll wait, and it'll wait. Now, this train will then carry on down here, unload, come back, when it passes the signal, this one that's waiting will set off and come back down. And it works very nicely as long as you set it up properly. If you don't set it up properly, then one day you'll realise you're losing millions, and you'll look and all your trains will be backed up because you've set all your signals up wrong. Which is quite fun. It is quite fun. Trying to work out what you've done wrong and how to fix it. But it is all types of cool. Come on, train. Come on. What you up to? Right, this should change now because it's on automatic. It won't go until the previous one loads. Why is there no slag waiting for it? I just want to make sure that when they go into the depot they are changing. I don't know whether if a truck's already gone past its replacement date, I don't know whether it does automatically replace it. I think if you've got it switched it on and then it gets to its replacement date, it will change. Look at that, 700,000 for one trip. That's pretty cool. Now the thing I want to do here is I want to see how long this lasts, because I want to see if the train gets all the way up and all the way back. That one's changed, look. Has that changed? That's changed, hasn't it? It has changed. So it's switched on. So this one should change now. Oh no, 262. Switch it on, switch it on, switch it on, on. It should change. It should change. Or did I not do it quick enough? Didn't do it quick enough. Which other one is coming into a depot? Look at the massive queues we're getting on the roads now. That's it's not a good sign, is it? This one should change now when it gets in. Tools to new key. Should change. Yep, changed. Cool. This one should change now. It's just coming into a depot. Yep. Right, I'm happy that all these are going to change because I've switched all these on. So all these will replace with new trucks. Of course, the danger with that is you aren't keeping an eye on your finances, and it automatically takes the money out of your finances. So whenever all your trucks get old, they all replace, and all of a sudden your bank balance goes down by a lot, and you're like, whoa, what happened there? Right, so try to deliver more crude. We're trying. I'm going to just speed it up because I want to know how long it takes for this train to get there and back. So I looked at it before while you were away. I was having a look at it. Oh look, we've got more oil in here now. Look, more fuel. Oh, we've got a new tram. Let me just switch these on. And what I noticed was, when I was looking at the train before, is that the train would get up to the depot at the top. Let's just slow this down, or else I'm getting mowed out with these. The train would get to the depot at the top, and it would run out of crude here. So we were only basically transporting about half of the crude that we needed to. So at the moment there's 48 left. It's not got back yet. It's not got back to the depot yet. 46 left, 45. It's still not at the depot. Come on. Come on, train. .36, it's pulling into the station. That's cool. So when it set off, when it cleared the station, we had about 4 left. That's what it was doing before. We put more carriages on now, so hopefully we can get more or less all the way back. It's not loaded it all. Look, 79 of 90. The oil refinery is not making the oil quick enough to load the train. So what that'll do is it will increase the demand at the refinery. So the refinery will now be saying, I need more oil, produce it slightly faster. But the good thing is, let's just speed it up again. It looks like we're not going to get back, are we? It is loading quite slowly. So I'll set off in about now. There we go. So when it clears the station, before it used to be on about 4. Now it's on 20. So come on, little train, hurry on down. But now the demand will increase at the crude oil place, so hopefully it'll start making it a little bit quicker. We're down to 5, which reached the midpoint because there's 2 tracks there. Down to 3, so we are going to run out. I can see it. Here it is. We are going to run out. It's run out now. It's run out now. So we're at a stage now where we could probably do with a few more tankers on it still. But the oil refinery is running a little slower at the moment. That'll sort itself out. That'll get itself up to date. What are you carrying? Weird robot arms. Okay. Why didn't that update? Ah, there's not enough money, so it doesn't go minus, but it will do it if it can. Okay, that's cool. That's cool. Right, train's coming down, all good. Okay, so we basically need to just wait until that sorts itself out. It will sort itself out. Ah, this is increased in size as well. Did you notice it expanded a bit so that it can process things a little bit quicker? It's not this one that we need to worry about. It's the one up the other end, isn't it? Right. There was one other thing that I need to just go through with you. So when I was looking at this, I was looking at these here, at this terminal. The 70 oil to plastic weight in here. Now this oil to plastic goes to this plastic plant up here. It's the only other place where the oil is used. Okay, and it sits in here. So I think the raw, yeah, it comes in there. Oil to plastic, there we go. It's that pink route that comes in. This is very close to the railway line. Very close to the railway line. I could make a train that uses the same track that we've already got, same track, all good, but then peels off here into a station that looks after that. At the moment I haven't got much money because well, all these are currently going out, but I think that that's something we need to look at for the next video. Maybe I think we need to do that. The other thing is I want to make sure that all these are up to date as well. So what I'm going to do is, while I'm off the air, I will make sure that they've all got automatic replacement switched on, and then when we come back we'll be sorted. Yeah, that's good. I hope you're enjoying it. I hope you like the series. We're working towards getting all the goods into all of the towns. We do need to work on passengers. I can see some passengers knocking about. We need to look at that. Also, we need to get some of the other industries going as well. So some of the other iron mines and things, so that every industry is supplying and every town has got all the goods it needs. And at least once we've got everything being supplied, we can then at least look at whether it's being supplied enough, you know, so that we are actually getting enough of the oil, enough of the plastic, enough of the machinery, enough of the fuel. But that'll all be in future videos. So for now, I'm going to say farewell, and hopefully I'll see you next time. I need a cup of tea now.